G'day, Livio, Regano with tonight's weather. Records keep tumbling as the North Queensland heatwave enters its second week with no clear end in sight. Thunderstorms will affect all of Queensland over coming days, but especially this Wednesday. Townsville's minimum temperature this morning of 28.9 degrees broke the March record for the third time this month. It was just 0.1 degrees short of its all-time record of 29 set in January 2001. Let's look at the satellite loop now. You can see an interesting swirl of cloud there just near the New South Wales border. It's an upper level low or cold pool. There's some storms on its western flank, but on the eastern side they're offshore. So southeast Queensland has been mostly dry today. Most of the storms have been in the tropics, and even those haven't been as severe as thought, so we haven't issued any warnings as yet. Now on today's chart, the main thing of interest here is the trough that straddles the Great Dividing Range, joining up those lows, and finally basically converges into that New South Wales low, east of which we've got a very humid air mass, extremely unstable and extremely hot in the tropics. On tomorrow's chart, no change. Another extremely hot day without the southeasterly trade winds giving us any relief at all, but in the southeast, just isolated storms. Now the latest from the Weather Bureau, the boating forecast for Townsville waters. Northwest to northeast winds continuing unabated, up to 20 knots tomorrow, 1.5 metres seas. Same again on Wednesday. Just 10 to 15 knots on Thursday, but still no sign of that southeasterly. First up tomorrow morning, we've got low tide, followed by a lunchtime high tide, and then a second low tide around dusk. Tidal swings only moderate. Now, the Herbert and low Burdekin, outside chance of a shower or storm tomorrow, but if we get one, it could be severe. Townsville, 28 again tonight, 35 tomorrow. Air also 35, Ingham 39 degrees. The Northern Goldfields and Upper Flinders, outside chance of a late storm, very high fire danger, 24 up to 41 degrees for Charters Towers, which, by the way, broke its record yesterday with 42, and Georgetown, 38. Looking ahead for Townsville, by Friday, our prevailing southeasterly trade winds will make, finally, a comeback after weeks of dormancy, leading to a slightly less hot weekend, but still warmer than average. Well, the floods last week might have taken us by surprise, but this little guy reckons he saw the rain coming. The saying goes, if a frog starts calling during a dry spell, rain is due in 24 to 48 hours. Never underestimate the forecasting skill of our native wildlife. They've been around a lot longer than us, and like meteorologists, they pick up on clues like falling pressure and rising humidity. But like meteorologists, they also bungle it up from time to time because weather always has the last say. Hope you all have a fab evening, folks, and now it's back to the team.
Yeah, wonderful, Liv. Put on your mate. Nice having you company. We'll catch you tomorrow night. And also a reminder, you can watch a replay of our news on the 7plus app or catch up on our page, 7news.com.au. From all of us here, good night. Good night.